So, we're heading to the Pridelands today, and I'd like to ask y'all, what are you most proud of?
I got Chivos. I got like a 55 perfect games on Steam.
Wow.
I was gonna say my gamer score, but I just got owned so hard by Maddie's that I don't think I have anything left to be proud of.
Well, Maddie, don't worry. I have like 46 perfect games on Steam.
Yeah, well, every time I perfect a game on Steam, I do a push-up and I kiss my dad.
No, that's just weird. That's just plain weird.
You have a dad? What the fuck?
That's what I'm proud of.
You're a real shouty of the Americas here.
Alright, so you both know how many achievements you've filled out, but how many games have you personally, manually told Steam that you aren't interested in?
2, I think.
Wow.
It must be in the dozens. Sometimes when I'm drunk, I just go on Steam and look at my lab, and that's probably the saddest I feel.
I know at least for a while you would just look at every video game on Steam and add it to your wish list. So I see that's changed.
That was a real bad idea. Nobody gives me any games anymore.
As of just now, 28,669 not interested
Christ.
titles on Steam.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, pack it in. There's only one person who's allowed to be proud on this LP, and it's Loon.
Yeah, you truly are the master of negotiation here, Loon.
And the award for the biggest middle finger given to Steam goes to...
Wow. So that's one of the game awards that they had to cut out, right? Just for timing.
Yeah, the secret awards.
Disco Elysium also won that one.
Oh, wow.
So I gotta tell ya, I watched the Video Game Awards, and too many awards, not enough video games if you ask me.
I mean, fair.
Very true. I didn't even watch it. I forgot. Oops.
Oh, don't worry, they announced an Xbox that just looks like a PC.
I heard about
Finally.
that. It's very interesting.
What if your console were tall and thin and just a general purpose machine that you control with a keyboard and a mouse?
Wow.
The next generation.
I am very excited for the next Xbox because I truly think it's gonna revitalize the webcomics into making the finest of Xbox long jokes.
Xbox Square.
No. That's the GameCube, Maddie.
Nice job ripping off Nintendo yet again. Wait, which one's it? Microsoft? Yeah, that's the one.
Nice job, Sega.
I forgot for a second.
Oh, you were being real?
I could accept the tall Xbox if, going forward, they started printing games onto cylinders that you lower into the center of the chamber.
Like a little nuclear core.
The gaming rods.
Oh yeah, the next Xbox, it's just gonna be a revolver.
By the way, did it happen in the other levels where your little mini ships just started going batshit on their own?
Oh, that happens when you get perfect ranking.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's your real gamer shit. That's what you're proud of.
Oh, I'm not proud of anything really about gaming.
Oh,
the only
jeez.
thing I'm proud of is my wife Susan, who I've been in love with for 40 years.
Well, congrats on your marriage. We're really happy for you.
Yeah, I'm going to die soon. I am 65 years old.
You know, I gotta say, I'm not really impressed with the graphics on this new Lion King movie. I know they've been really hyping it up, but I don't see it.
Well, you know, like, that's the thing. They didn't get to finish it because they were shut down before this game was finished.
That's right, just like Sonic, they were redesigning every lion one by one.
Now poor Disney just has to import that old Sonic face onto all these lions.
And to give them real human teeth.
Yeah. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't like the new Sonic design. I like the old one because it looked like a realistic Bart Simpson.
I mean, at least now they have the data so that they can make the live-action Simpsons movie that they're working on.
Oh, yeah. What do you think is gonna play Bart in that? Who's like the real stinker of Zoomers?
Michael Cera.
He's like 35 years old.
And yet he still looks like a Zoomer.
Even when he's 86?
You know, some people just have a young face for a long time, and I think that's going to be Michael Cera.
Oh yeah, there'll be Fortnite dancing at his funeral. You know what? I joke about you Zoomers, but you're alright. You're better than us god-forgotten millennials.
Disagree.
Get a Fortnite dance on your grave and you'll thank them.
You know, I've heard recently the Zoomers, they hate the Fortnite now, and they're back to Minecraft.
What the fuck? What is...
Wow,
What am I
look,
seeing?
you're seeing our transformations for the world.
Oh my god.
We have to disguise the talking cartoon animals as different talking cartoon animals.
What, you don't enjoy this new Zora who looks like a Neopet?
No, not really. Do like Donald, though. He's pretty good.
They might live here.
See, I think my favorite is Goofy, but you really gotta get a full view of him.
Don't be silly. We'd love you to stick around for lunch. We didn't bring anything to eat.
That's not gonna be a problem.
Oh, nice. Their dinner's catered really well.
I think we're the lunch.
You know, maybe these guys got it right.
Whoa!
Going somewhere?
The bank?
He's gonna open a 401k like account he's not gonna be able to use ever.
Let him roar.
Nah.
Can't believe this is the canonical death of Sora, Donald, and
Grumpy
Goofy.
enough already.
Fine.
Hey, there's still more minutes in these videos to go.
It's gonna be a long funeral.
A few.
I don't know what that
I was worried it was
was
going to
about.
turn like Bowser's
I'm glad
Inside
it's
Story
over.
and we'd have to control them from the inside.
Everything's harder on four legs.
I found a trick to it. Here, let me show you.
Huh?
Well,
Oh, he's going.
time to show freaking nothing, I guess.
Cool trick, buddy. You made it fade to black.
You know, I really wish they would have done like a montage for this world.
Just showing everyone learning how to move again.
Yeah, I think it would have really spiced things up.
Every time you load up this world, they randomize the
Are you
control
thinking
scheme
what
and you
I'm
have to
thinking?
rediscover how to do everything.
What do we do?
Stay back!
One of the proposed control schemes for this it was like QWOP, where it'd be like your L1 and L2 buttons control your front left and back left leg.
Okay, so last video we got a spell called Magnet. Magnet is very cool. It just puts everyone into an orb. I suggest combing it up with Thunder for maximum spread.
Got to have a little rodeo on that guy too, which is cool.
Thank you.
Oh
You
yeah,
really saved
I'll
me.
talk about that later. Don't
We're
you
just
worry.
glad you're okay.
Did you see any other Heartless around here?
Heartless.
What would this
Is that what
LP
they're
be
called?
without me explaining things
I'm
that
not
is
sure if there are
obviously
any
like
others.
capable on screen?
I don't usually hunt outside the Pridelands.
Pridelands?
Hey, do you know if a guy named Riku is there? Or some bad guys in black hoods? Or maybe this really big bully named
Man,
Pete?
what animal do you think like a Riku would be in this world?
Just a big weasel.
Well, we might as well go take a look anyway.
Classic savannah animal.
Wait, the Pridelands are dangerous. Scar and the hyenas have made things unbearable
You know,
for
I think
everyone.
it would be like a porcupine
no
because
food
he's a
left.
very
We've driven off
prickly
the
guy.
planet. We're about to starve.
We can handle a little danger. You just saw us beat those Heartless, didn't you?
I guess you're right. You could be just what the kingdom needs. Maybe you can help us.
You mean take on this Scar guy and all those hyenas?
Star?
That's right, I know we saw Simba
He took
before,
over
but we're just
when
gonna
our
take
last
his
king,
role in the story.
Mufasa,
We're gonna become
died.
king.
So you're saying
Oh,
this
I can't
guy's
wait.
your king? You want us to take
Sorry.
down your king? Wait just a minute. We can't just go
No,
around
Simba's
knocking
probably
kings
got
off their
like mad
thrones.
affluenza.
Then again,
I don't trust
they see
that
I'm
guy.
stronger
I don't
than
think
their
he
king.
should be
Maybe
king.
they'll ask me to be their next king.
Oh, you know what? I think that's gonna be my
have
take
to
on this
refuse,
movie.
of course.
Scar was right.
Still, I'd like to see the Pridelands. So you guys don't mind lending him a paw, do you?
Uh-oh, there it goes again.
There he goes again, trying to institute a monarchy.
She's gonna go on ahead and tell the other lionesses.
Classic Sauron
We're
is
supposed to meet her at a
regicide.
place called Pride Rock.
Well, you know, he's just continuing on with a broken system, so you can't blame him in any way.
That's right.
God, Goofy's going apeshit with that turtle shell. Holy God.
Well, now
damn.
he's finally showing you what he learned.
Okay, so one thing I will say about like lion form, you can't use summons, you can't use drives. It's a bit of a bummer. You can't use limits either. So like unfortunately, like you kind of lack a lot of offensive tools that like switch up the gameplay in this world.
Oh, you can still use magic though. That was cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, I did it before, Chorps. Jeez, it's like you don't pay attention to me
It
anymore.
feels like you're moving faster.
Yes. The main, like, plus for the lion form is that you are, like, really fast, like, almost uncontrollably so.
Yeah, and I remember they make the world like way bigger. I think to make up for that too.
Oh yeah, but, like, I think reversal time is still the same. Also, those enemies we just fought are, like, boxing birds. They're just, like, melee aerial enemies. They're kind of weak. Their big gimmick is, like, that rapid blow shit, where if you don't do direction command in time, they start doing, like, a long flurry of punches.
I like how every time Goofy catches up, it's like he's just given up on walking entirely. He's just spinning into every enemy.
That's honestly his preferred modes. Like, if his biology was put any better, like normally, that's how he would constantly go.
Right, this is peak performance for Goofy.
I used to call him Beyblade Goofy back in high school and did that all the time.
Yeah. The funny thing is, he went to school in 1950, so I don't know how they heard about that one.
Oh, you know, Beyblade time travelers told him.
We know that Beyblades existed in the time of the
what?
Lord, given that Moses parted the Red Sea with them. I assume that they made it into the 1950s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Guess there was no time travelers after all. That was really stupid of me, huh?
Yeah, no, foolish of you, but I understand the confusion.
You know, it's really fucked up
What
that
is
they did that just
I
to
told
Barry
Rafiki
beat him
he'd
on.
be able to help us force Scar and the hyenas out of the Pridelands. But he says it won't work. You see, whoever saves the Pridelands will be our next king. And he has to have the right qualities.
Meaning,
Well, I think she means you're not cut out
They're
for the
small
job,
fry.
Sora.
Sorry, Sora,
sorry
you
you
gotta
came all
be
this way.
this related
hey,
to
no,
rule.
It's okay.
Sorry, Rafiki just found out your
You gotta go
MBTI and he
before
decided
Scar
that
finds
you
out
are
we're
not
here.
capable of ruling.
I'm really sorry.
Just starve the peasants, how Gemini of me.
Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry for all of the, like, war crimes I just committed. That's because I have B-positive blood. You gotta understand, it's not my fault.
Well, there's a lot of death around, but that tarot reader did give me the death card, you know?
Hey, a snack!
The music's pretty cheerful for this desolate wasteland, by the way.
Well, you know, they're hyping you up that you're gonna save it.
Look at that! Here comes Scar, the king!
Oh my god, it's Pete!
Wow.
Oh, that brings a smile to my face every time.
Oh, I forgot that there's a Pete lion. This rips.
He could have been like a baboon or something, but just make him a lion.
I mean, he's already a cat, so why not make him a big cat?
What are you doing here?
Oh, the cute little
At
kitties
least
were
I think he's supposed to be a big cat. It's kind of
I
confusing.
don't know.
Alright, but what if instead you just make him a walrus?
Go on, ladies.
Or a very small
The
moose?
herds have moved on, Scar. We
Oh
can't
yeah,
hunt in a
make
land
this a
without
real
prey.
fish out of water story for him.
He's the last living buffalo.
We're not prey.
Oh, nice and fresh, too. Well, they're all yours, Scar.
Oh, run!
Just like a king would do.
Well, you know, that's why we're not cut out for the job.
Right, because we're a coward.
Unlike Simba, who never ran away ever.
Right.
No king ever has turned down a good battle. None of them just sat in their, like, fucking golden palaces wasting away from Civilis.
If Sora were king, he'd definitely be the kind that just, like, rotted all his teeth out thinking that sugar goes on every food because it's expensive.
Oh yeah, he would put, like, salt in every, like, piece of meaty ass.
But an absolute sicko.
Yeah. You know, like, I don't spice any of my meats. You know why? Because that's the way of the royals, and I'm a true working class man. I'll boil them all perfectly until they have perfectly no taste.
So there's no, like, chase here, right? It's not like you have to worry about them actually catching up to you.
No.
Damn.
That usually would give us, like, you know, the little, like, cutesy music.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, like, the events in this game are kind of humdrum. Like, this isn't like all the other worlds. This is just the Lion King, baby.
Oh wow, just outside of the desert, there's a beautiful oasis.
Hey, why the long face, Simba? You gotta lighten up and live a little.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
Let me guess. The past, right?
Thinking about your dead dad, weren't you?
Would you look how he's grown?
Damn, for living in paradise, he
When I
doesn't look like he's
rescued
much
the
of a
little
party
guy,
animal.
He was only this big.
Oh, you know, he's like a typical millennial, always such a sad sack.
He's a doomer.
Why don't you just stop being depressed?
Why don't you just get over it? Yeah, your dad's dead. Whatever.
Yeah. Why don't you go up to the sky and tell your dad's spirit to shove it?
Whoa.
Wow!
What's wrong?
We're never gonna make it.
I've been a lion for like 5
Guess
minutes. I can't jump.
Rafiki's right.
What?
Never mind, it's not important. Here, I'll show you how.
Figure's right, you definitely can't be a
You
king
can
if you
do
can't
it.
jump at least this far.
Yeah, that's more Lord material.
In order to enter the halls of Parliament, you must leap the gorge.
So you learned to run in that last cutscene?
Even better, I learned to drift.
Oh, whoa!
Ah, this game's got lion drifting. It really has it all, doesn't it?
Oh, hell yeah?
Like, you know, you play one of those Forza games, you're like, this is pretty cool, but what if instead of a car, it could be a lion?
I mean, lions can't drive a car, so the next best thing is to be yourself a lion.
I think they're probably working on making lions drive cars.
Yeah, this is the next thing Elon Musk is gonna show off.
And that lion is gonna be a gamer.
Oh, man.
Creating his new cybernetic alternative to cats.
And this cat cannot be hunted in any way, my friends.
Whoa, you are drifting. Wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
Do I detect a whiff of royal butt? I think I do.
Smells like that traitorous millennial Simba.
Hey, come on, Maddie. Like, the royals would never, like, deign to bring themselves so lower as to have an ass.
When Simba's father
That's
came
right, that's
to
actually why Sora can't
we
be
were
king,
told
is
that
because he has an
Simba died
ass.
alongside him.
Who told you that?
Scar.
It is time.
It sure is.
It must be Simba. Sora, hurry!
What?
Wait up.
It's time.
It's time, I guess.
Can't argue with that.
Soon.